going in favor of G2. So just a bit of cross-map plays happening. And with Elyoya now hitting level 6, this could be an opportunity for them to punish Broken Blade as he heads back towards the lane.
And the question is, do they manage to punish Broken Blade here? Because he has the fate sealed. He can jump away from this, and he'll do it, try and get underneath the tower. Elyoya stops him. Armor on the chase here as well. Soul unbound. Broken Blade's going to try and dash back, but as you say, he is dead. Armor got an assist with the smoke screen. Jankos going to get caught out just a little bit here, but he tries to turn it back onto Kaiser. Needle work, not enough as Jankos shredded where he stands by Elyoya. He will pay for it with his life as Caps takes him down. Rika missed the Vanguard's edge, has the flawless duet, will get the stun, but the shockwave drags him back. Rika still diving forward, Caps ticking, ticking, ticking. Not quite enough to take him down. Rika will fall in response. G2 find 2.
Oh, that's not really as good anymore.
And Broken Blade's going to get knocked up here. He's got 6,000 gold in his back pocket, 2,000 gold behind Armor, who's now going to be given over another kill. Elyoya instead secures it.
Hang on, look at Jankos here.
He's going to get hooked. He's going to get knocked up with a death charge. Rooted in spot, and just look at the burst. Jankos somehow able to survive, though. Gets out with the needlework. Rika on the chase. Show stopped back. Targamas, though, low already. Rika trying to survive. This one, Moonlight Vigil. Just the edge of it, just the very tip didn't quite connect as Rika falls to Blackhead. Broken Blade is going to unseal his soul for the moment and then back away. In from Armor. Jankos goes forward. Targamas dives into the pit. Pulls them back with the showstopper. Armor already in the middle of the pit. Jankos trying to take him out. Armor's going to have to flash away. The shockwave lands onto 2. Unforgiven's already got 1 kill, but it's answered as Rika falls as well. And Jankos, the healing is absurd. The needle after needle from Jankos just heals him up, and Unforgiven. Moonlight Vigil will not even kill off Blackhead.
Massive engage from Targamas as he uses his Hex Flash to get into the pit, and he locks up Elyoya. The jungler, the guy that's been given so many of the resources, he has so much gold, immediately gets taken out of the fight, and then the Wombo combo comes through. Broken Blade and Cats working together to turn the team fight into G2's favor will result in a Baron and control over the game.
And just like that, it switches over to G2. Armor here has started up the Drake, but G2 do not want to let this one go quietly. Caps pops the plant and almost pops Armored as well, but the hook comes out. Armor's going to try and trade this one back. However, Targamas once again coming in just at the right time. Armor will secure the Drake, but Kaiser may have paid for it with his life. Pulled back into the waiting arms of Cap, who still has a shockwave, but does not need it. The ball finds its mark as Caps goes 3-0-3.
Ends up being a Drake in favor of Mads, so this will equalize the Drakes across the board, but Caps gets himself another kill as Sonya's has now been completed. A lot of damage in his back pocket, but keep your eyes on Targamas here. He uses his Hex Flash over the wall, and his eyes are dead set on Elyoya. Brings the jungler in, locks him up, and it's just basically 1v4ing the backline as Armor gets forced out of the fight. Then the double ultimates come through, and the fight at this point is basically won for G2. Just beautifully executed, and Mad put themselves in a position as Armor now gets collapsed on.
Armor had a very strong early game, but there's nothing he can do against Targamas and Jankos. And all credit, as you say, to Targamas. A few quick picks from this guy have really turned the tables for G2.
One of the things that Targamas said in his little interview was that he wanted to show a lot more as Unforgiven is dead. Solo killed by Broken Blade. The E, when it's at max level, has that ability on the AD carries. Unforgiven does not flash. Now G2 is looking to break into the base.
Do we think Yone actually really needed those compensatory buffs that he got a couple of patches ago? Vedi, he seemed pretty strong to me. Even majorly behind in the laning phase. G2 now, 4 players pushing in the mid lane. Mad, only 3 left to defend. Armor 10 seconds away, but G2 are just waiting for the second wave to arrive in this bottom lane. The gold swung so massively in favor of G2. Mr. Moneybags himself winning out this one as they are 6,000 gold ahead right now, Vedi. Well, 5.5k. It's pretty freaking large for them as they back away. Second inhibitor falls in the bottom lane. G2 well in control of this game now.
They certainly are. The level gap is absolutely massive all across the board. A single fight has heavily swung the game in their favor. The Baron power play is just short of 6,000 gold. And we're still only 25 minutes into the game, but off the back of a single fight, it is flipped entirely. And what I wanted to say earlier was that Targamas said in his interview that he wanted to show a lot more than what he was able to do at his time on Giants. And credit to him, he's been involved in 8 of the 9 kills. Outside of that solo kill that Broken Blade just got, he's been massively impactful in this game. I think that he's been massively impactful for G2 so far at this split, and he has been a treat to watch as he continues to evolve as a young player. G2 now in a commanding position.
Probably also the most impressive of that Carmine Corp roster that we have seen in the LEC so far. You know, Adam came up, did have a strong first split. Syncroft x Maddie yet to really find their footing, although Syncroft has had a few good games. But once again, we see an engage from a support as Kaiser looks for it. Vanguard's edge on the backline, but the stopwatch is going to do quite a lot here. Jankos gets a kill already. There's the Shockwave, the follow-up. You're just too far behind. You can't do anything. Mad Lions routed. In their own engage, they were found out. And G2 will march it down. Mad Lions in control through the entire early game, but it just felt like after some point, G2 had enough. They kept Mad Lions punching and punching and punching, but it's G2 that land the knockout blow and go 7-3.